Sitting in the shop here tonight. Thanksgiving long weekend, Canadian Thanksgiving long weekend. The Americans, for my American folks down south of the border, you guys are probably going to work tomorrow. What we're dealing with here is something that I've neglected for years. No, that's not clean up the shop. I will get to that tomorrow. There's a lot of tools on the floor because I just did a bunch of body work to the 99 Sierra 3500 HD Cube truck that I own. No, we're dealing with the 83 Buick. I actually hauled this out of the woodwork and hauled it away back from the farm and hauled it back here to the shop. And right now I'm dealing with this stupid hood support system that's failed on me, well, I'd say about 11 years ago. I never did anything with it. It did hold the hood up when I first got the car, and of course 11 years has passed by, and you know, it's gotten worse. Actually, I think after the second year I've owned the car, it stopped holding the hood up, and I had to use this stupid 2x2 to hold it up. And I think even on the opposite side of that 2x2 I have down prop rod, and I kept it in the trunk of this car for ages. So anyway, I was on Rock Auto a couple of weeks ago, and I ended up buying a new power window motor for the 86 Cutlass sedan. And I was like, wait a sec, what else do I need? What else do I need? And I'm like, yes, the Buick. So I got one in there. And actually, one is enough to hold the unit up there, believe it or not. This prop rod here that I have held out, it actually canted out while I was installing that one, and it does hold the hood up safely. But of course, we're replacing them in pairs. So the thing is, with these, is you replace them in the same orientation you removed your old one. So I'm gonna unbox this unit. We're gonna go ahead and take this off. This is so easy. Like, I mean, you could do this while liquored if you wanted. Not that I encourage you to do that, because if for whatever reason the hood falls on your head, or you lose a finger and you jam it into between the fender and the hood, well then, that's kind of on me. So stay somewhat sober for this job. Okay, so unboxing it. It's in a nice fancy little package. And there's new clips, so you don't need any tools except an ordinary screwdriver. I haven't driven this car since the wedding. I got married in 2018. Actually, the car hasn't been driven since 2017, really. So anyway, I brought it back from the farm, and I mean, it hasn't moved anywhere since. So this is the old one. They're not, you can't push them down with your hand. Even this one being worn out as it is, you can't. Like, they're literally rock solid. You gotta remember, that's a heavy hood. It's gotta support this. So anyhow, all you need is a flathead screwdriver. There's little pins supporting it in there, and all you do is pry them out. I'm gonna show you guys this. Okay, so all you gotta do, take your screwdriver, pry back on the clip just enough that you can tell visually that it will clear the ball stud. It'll give you the false sense of hope. You kind of think you're looking at it, it's like, does it pull up or pull down? Can I just slide it out of there? No, it won't, because on the back side, the ball stud is actually holding this clip from being able to just slide out of there. So now you just take your shoulder, lift up on the hood, and give it a crack with your hand, and it'll slide right out of there. Then ease down with your shoulder until the prop rod, or the other lift support, holds it into place. We're just gonna slide this sucker back in there. Okay, so now do the same with the other one. Like I say, very straightforward stuff. It's very easy. And I mean, the cost of these, I think I only paid 15 bucks a piece from Rock Auto. I can't remember. I'd have to check the invoice. But they weren't very much. And it makes me think to myself, it's like, why didn't I replace these years ago? Because, you know, in hindsight, they're dirt cheap. You know, they're literally next to nothing. So, like I say, installation is the same as the removal. They got to go in the same location as they were first inserted. So here is the new one, and you can tell that there's new clips already installed. So all you got to do is the shaft end, the rod end, went down. So we're going to start with not this end, this end. And we're going to slide that onto the ball stud, snap it in there. Do the same for the bottom. You'll notice that you'll have to do the same thing with your shoulder again. Just lean like this. If you have a bad shoulder, you might want to get your wife or girlfriend to give you a hand. So, lift up. Lift up some more. Oh, snap into place. And there it is. So the hood, clearly, is fully supported by our brand new lift support system. Literally a 5-minute job, and it took me 11 years to actually do it. See, when your wife gets mad at you and says that you don't do anything around the house, that you take too long to do it, just tell her, I'll get to it someday. Men will get to it someday, because I'm living proof of that. I got to it someday. Might have took me 11 years to do it, but hey, I still did it. So there it is. Let's try it out. So, for 30 bucks, now you know you have the safety and peace of mind knowing that your hood isn't going to come crashing down on you one day. Oh yeah, that's nice. Actually, you got to put a little bit of elbow grease into that. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to pretend like I just popped the hood first thing in the morning because the battery's always dead. Look at that. I don't know how good these will work in the wintertime. They're Delco, so they're, you know, they're original grade. Never have to worry about it again. And that's a heavy hood. I bet you that hood weighs 500 pounds. There's about halfway. If I let go, it automatically lifts the hood up all the way to its limit. You know, still holding up. And there it is, lads and lassies. I hope you guys are enjoying your COVID Thanksgiving. That is really... There, it's done. So, I hope you guys are enjoying your COVID Thanksgiving. I know I am. I'm alone, which sucks, but whatever. So, anyway, hope you guys are having a good one. Don't party too hard. Don't eat too much turkey. You might have a long nap, and the next thing you know, it's Tuesday, and that sucks, because we've all been there. And nobody wants to go to work and miss out on the long weekend of having fun. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves. We'll catch you here next weekend.